Hello, it's Nemesis Nick here. I'm a keen fan of the Eurovision Song Contest. It's time to talk Eurovision. This video is about Greece's entry to the Eurovision Song Contest 2021. Greece's entry this year is Last Dance, sung by Stefania. Last year, Stefania was going to represent Greece with the song Supergirl, which was a lively, catchy song. As we all know, the Eurovision Song Contest 2020 was cancelled, so Stefania never had the chance to perform Supergirl in Rotterdam. That was last year, and Stefania is back this year with the song Last Dance. I like the way the ends of each pair of lines rhyme in the first verse. Radical dynamical, remedies eternities, night right. Interestingly, the final line of the first verse is the same as the fifth line, with to you added to the end. I also like the way in which Stefania sings those lines. She seems to pitch up and down. This leads into the four-line pre-chorus, which starts, "If the dreams we made are made of fire." These four lines provide a build-up to the chorus. The final line of this part is, "Let's forget the world below and dance until the end." The last part of that line, "dance until the end," it certainly prepares for what follows. The chorus, which starts "Let's dance," is really catchy and has a memorable beat. This is clearly themed around dancing because 4 of the lines of the chorus end in dance, and 2 of them end with the song title Last Dance. Fair enough, the line "a rockin' romance" doesn't end in dance, but at least romance rhymes with dance. The final line of the chorus is ooh, which continues for about 10 seconds, which seems a bit much. I think an extra proper line would have been better with fewer O sounds tacked on the end if really needed. Interestingly, in the official preview video, this is when Stefania jumps off the tower block and lands on the flying horse, which is presumably inspired by the Pegasus, the winged horse in Greek mythology. Once atop the flying horse, Stefania rides through the air until she lands near the end of the second verse. Whilst it's impressive having this visual effect in the preview video, it should be borne in mind this can't be recreated on stage in Rotterdam. The opening line of the second verse, "My heart was born in neon lights," presumably explains why. In the video, Stefania continues atop the flying horse into the light sticks in the air. Just like the first verse, the ends of the pairs of lines rhyme. Lights, satellites, tonight white. The final 3 lines of the second verse are almost the same as the final 3 lines of the first verse. The only subtle difference is that the first and last of these 3 lines start with hold in instead of holding. But of course that's just a minor little detail, which many might not even notice if they didn't actually read the lyrics. This verse is accompanied by a beat which the first verse lacks. The pre-chorus, which follows, is just 2 lines this time. It's the first 2 lines of the 4-line pre-chorus that appeared earlier. This is followed by the second instance of the chorus. Interestingly, this has an extra line. The same to our last dance after but it's somewhat subtle. The bridge consists of 3 lines, starting with "take a deeper breath before we touch." I like the sounds which accompany this, and the style in which Stefania sings this. Finally, the song ends with 1 more chorus, albeit slightly shorter than the previous ones. The final line, "Let's dance," is sung quite high-pitched, which, in my opinion, provides a memorable end to this song. Altogether, a lively, catchy song with a good beat in parts. Stefania had an amazing song last year, and she's back with an equally amazing song this year. This should be memorable enough even to casual viewers who watch the Eurovision shows without previewing any of the songs beforehand. Good staging will be important, but although they could perhaps show images of a flying horse on the background screens, they won't be able to have Stefania riding it. It'll be interesting to see how they stage this in Rotterdam. And by the way, I've managed so far not to accidentally see publicly available video or photos of Greece's first rehearsal online. Being as this song is so heavily themed around dancing, there will almost certainly be dancers on stage, without a shadow of a doubt. Okay. At Eurovision, Greece will be song number 4 in the second semi-final on the 20th of May 2021. Time will tell whether or not Last Dance qualifies to a grand final. I think this is likely to do well in the public vote, but less well in the jury vote. The United Kingdom votes in the second semi-final, but time will tell whether or not I will want to vote for Greece that evening. Of course, Greece won't have Cyprus to help them qualify that evening as they're in the other semi-final. Good luck to Stefania in the second semi-final and in the grand final if she gets there. So you've heard my views on Last Dance, but what do you think of this song? What do you think of Last Dance in comparison to Stefania's song from last year, that being Supergirl? Is it better, worse, or about the same? Do you think Last Dance is a good choice of song to represent Greece at Eurovision this year? Do you think Last Dance stands a good chance of qualifying to the grand final and doing well once there, or do you think it will be eliminated in the semi-final? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you liked this video, remember to hit the like button, and if you're liking all my Eurovision videos, remember to subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, first grade rocks. Goodbye, daboch, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, adios, arrivederci, do widzenia, adieu.